Hi, Wagwan. Greetings, you team Pamela. How are you doing? Happy Sabbath. Happy Sabbath once again. I was here earlier. I made a video which was not a reaction video. And I think you should go and watch it. Just talk about God and not very long video, just a short video. So here now we are back again with our reaction video. Feel welcome and happy Sabbath once again. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for the overwhelming support. May God be with you in whatever you are doing. So back again in our reaction video. Today I just want to talk about Chef Matiko because Chef Matiko is like also these views have been going down. Now he wants that publicity. That is what I see now. Because he thinks like the fact that he's in Europe is different from other people in the village. He talks with like pride. This is what I see in Chef Matiko. Now Chef Matiko is trying to say how people are going to be jailed. People are closing or fencing roads. These are your villagers, all of them. Despite all these things Chef Matiko is trying to say, this is a friend of Muraseno. So if you want to worship them, just worship them. Let the person who is fencing his land to fence, these people you are trying to support. Because he's trying to say that people felt bad or jealous when D is investing in the village. So they would have just left the road for her to pass. The father didn't leave the road for her to pass. And you expect other people to leave the road for her to pass. We only came to know that there next to her, the father had a land, which he didn't give before. He only gave that part when this man blocked his road. So they just want to use other people's land, but they don't want theirs to be touched. So when this man blocked his land and then they took him to court, a lot has been happening there. So it is not good for someone to come out and start pointing fingers. Oh, this one is bad. Oh, it is jealousy. It is not about jealousy. You don't understand this. Even you have a home. Even those houses which you are building, are you not fencing them? Because you have to understand. Someone is fencing. Assume now maybe it is only that he's not using that land at this time, but that is his property. Look at the property of D. Mwango. She has fenced it all. Look at Muraseno. They have fenced all their property. Daisy doesn't even want someone to go near his property. You see the way they are filming people with their GoPros. They cannot allow people to film them the way they are doing. They are putting cameras on people's faces like this. And yet you're saying, oh, people are jealous about them because they are blocking their road. Those are their area, their property. Do not talk and think differently just because you think now you are in Europe, trying to sit down and trying to lecture people. When I heard all these things you are talking about, I just said, shut up. Shut up. Let people do their thing. And you cannot force people to bow down to others. That is your choice. Their choice. If they want to bow down to Muraseno, they can. If they want to bow down to the Condat family, they can. And if there are some who does not want, you cannot force them to do that. His video. And most of the things which was, it was like, you want people to work according to Matiko. All these things are happening because people are not working. People don't have jobs. People are just doing this, maybe reaction, other things because they don't have a job. Is your friend has a job? Muraseno. Where is Muraseno working? And this is the person who has made these people. You are saying, oh, people are just begging in the village. People are begging here and there. If only they had a job. Your boss or your friend Muraseno, does he have a job? What job is Muraseno doing? Does D has a job? Daisy, do they have a job? The same job which they are doing YouTube, making content. The same thing which others are doing. You should tell your boss not to bring that narrative or to tell people that they should be begging. Look what he has done now to Daniel. Sorry about the noise, their children. They have to play also. You cannot go and close their mouth. Don't play. So now you find this man sitting down and talking about people who don't have jobs, forgetting even the friend whom he wants people to worship has no job, depend on donation. And he has introduced this to his other people. Everybody is begging and they don't have a job. So don't come here and tell people these people should find a job. Who has a job? No one. No one has a job there. All these people, he has introduced begging into them. To the extent he made this your friend Muraseno, made this young man who was supposed to go to school, Daniel, to start building houses. Building a house is not bad. But now this boy, he will know from now on, is asking, begging, because he started when he's young. Instead of advising this boy to go to school, to go get skills, education does not get old. Have that paper, have that certificate of yours. Even if maybe you are coming to do other things, but making this boy to start having stress now. Okay, this boy didn't have much, but he could sleep well, but now he cannot sleep because he doesn't know where he's going to get the nails, whether this house is going to end, whether he's going to finish this house. And this is a young boy depending on other people. So this begging thing, this boy, this Matiko is trying to bring here, came from the boss, his friend, who is not working as well. But now he can sit there and start talking about people who don't have work. They are begging every now and then. They are begging because they are told to beg. It started from up. This is begging is what gives them what they have. Because you cannot tell me in your right mind, you just start building a house. If houses were easy to be built like that, not even one person would not be having a house. People think first, if I start, how am I going to finish? Because you see, let me just clarify here. If you see these people who now want to start houses building, lack of someone will be yours. The reason is why Brian's grandma got a house. It's because Brian was in a mess. And so people wanted to rescue Brian, because if he was left like that, by now maybe we would not have Brian. Because you see, the case was already even with the police. He had got there and took something. So these people came for this cause to help him and the grandma so that his life can change. His time or their time had come. But these other people who are now coming now want to start building a house like the grandma's house and Brian. They are going to put themselves, or they are putting themselves into a lot of stress. Because, okay, after you finish building, the finishing part is the hardest. Ask Muraseno. Even as we speak, Muraseno have not finished the finishing part of his home. So you'll build a shell, a house without finishing. You saw when we were watching Muraseno's video, even where Muraseno, you saw the window of Muraseno. That is where Muraseno puts the soap, all this, because the house is not finished. He didn't even put anything. At least where you can put the soap, where you can put all the detergents. That shows that the house is very incomplete, and that is in all the rooms. So eating soap on the window, everything is on the window. It's like the finishing is not yet done. So you who is starting, and Muraseno is the chief of begging or of beggars. His house is not yet finished. So you who is now who want to compare yourself or want to do what other people are doing, do you think you can finish? So this one who is saying that people are begging. The begging didn't start with them. They were brought to that narrative of YouTube money is not enough unless you beg. That is now when you get what you're getting or what you can get. Or told them that these people, if you beg, they'll build you houses. If houses were easy to build like that, not even one person would be renting a house or would be staying without a house. I went ahead and praised Muraseno. Muraseno, when he built that Goko's house, you find other people criticizing. Why not? If things are not done the way they are supposed to, you have to criticize. This is a house which people build with their money. It was not Muraseno's money. And people trusted Muraseno with their money. So you find people criticizing, not criticizing because they are criticizing how Mura looks or what Muraseno is. No. People are criticizing Muraseno, the behavior, the character, how he handled the money. That is the reason why people are criticizing. What do you find good when someone is trusted with money and talk about gifting himself from hard work? Nobody gave him that money, but he took because he was started with the money, and then he comes. You see him buying things every now and then. Now talking about Palooza, 2028 to 30, bought lands. The wife bought a land, he bought a land, and you see the way things are exchanging in his home. Would you not criticize? Would people just sit here and clap for him just because he's your friend? Huh? Do you want people to do that? If you want to clap for him, clap. But people have to sit here and criticize your boss because he's the one who has brought all these things in himself. We criticize him because of his behavior, his character. His character. You cannot trust him with money. You give him money to go do this, he will do it, but not to the standard which that house is, or maybe that thing is supposed to be done. Look at that house, the materials, and the way he pushed that house just to gain out of that. And then you say, oh, he built the house of Goko and people are still criticizing. Yes, people are criticizing. Where you are in Europe, do you see people just start building houses just like that without plan? Because you should give an example. Oh, here we do it here also. What is not done here cannot even also be done in another country. Okay, it's good to help, but when people trust you with your money, do something. Even if someone sees, say, this is good work. But don't do things. Maybe you keep on going there to repair. Like now, the way he's repairing his home, and already money is poured there. So that is the reason why people are criticizing. So don't think that you are different from these other people. Talking about people are going to be arrested. Do it good when people are arrested. We're trying to tell people that it doesn't like negative reactors or positive reactors. People will react. Leave alone Muraseno. So long as you are a public figure and the things which you are doing out there are not pleasing people, even if it is not the people of Nyabohansi highlighting it, the world will highlight it because we still have people out here. So you're talking about the investor is coming to invest or maybe waiting to come and invest when the chaos are down. And what if maybe the chaos continue? Because it depends with how these people like Muraseno, their behavior, how their behavior is going to be. Because if they continue with the way they do things in the village, it will still go up because still people are going to criticize. So I don't think it's good for you to sit there and look down upon your people. It's like now you feel now your mind is proper. They are not thinking the way they are supposed to think. They are haters. They are jealous of enemies of progress, CEOs of jealousy, the way they are talking about that. So you just wanted this man also to just follow you because I see you talking about this roadblock because also using the same road. So just calm down. You feel like you want to worship Muraseno in peace, but do not bring your villagers into it, talking about all these villagers are beggars because they don't have work. While even Muraseno and the brother and the sister, everybody, they don't have anything they're doing. Are they employed anywhere? They are not. So even you advise them to get a job. Because you are talking about what if YouTube ends today. If it ends from up, do not look at these people down here and then you see them like they don't know what they are doing. That begging thing you are talking about, they have been taught or they have been shown this is the way forward. So that is Matiko. Now, Mama Mat and Rocio mom, Mama Mat and Rocio mom, as they left home to Nairobi, in that car, that short clip, I never saw Rocio mom happy with Dee kept on playing with Mitoto, but now when they were leaving, you could see Rocio passed them. Muraseno was behind with Dee Mwango taking thumbnail. It's like now Dee was just forcing Rocio mom to talk, but I saw Rocio mom as someone who never wanted to talk, never wanted to engage into their conversation, brother, sister. It's like now she's tired of this sister. In her mind, maybe she thought this sister was following them to the coast. Because remember the other time she didn't have it good. The sister was with the brother all the time. So maybe this time round also she thought like, oh, okay, I've planned this. You remember the way she was bragging? I've planned this vacation. I'm pampering myself. So maybe in her mind she thought, oh, this girl is also going with that. And I saw like she never wanted, or she's not close to this sister-in-law. They're just forcing things, but it is not working for them. It is not. Because even the Guaeri or Babai, it was awkward. It was off to me. So now, the sister-in-law, Dee Mwango, as she was now going to telling us, oh, I'm going to see this friend or who has been sick. I know you know her, but I don't. She talked about how she's going to buy the flower, or I'll be sending her flowers every month. You see, you don't want to talk about your friend whom we know and we've been praying for her. You don't need to tell people how you are going to send flowers. People don't do that. Eh? People don't do that. This is just between you and her. Eh? Let her thank you, but you don't need to tell people how out here the things which you are going to do to her. What are you trying to show? Eh? Oh, she's more than a friend to me. You see, this is someone who has been out there, and we've never had you saying, oh, I'm taking flowers. So this is the time now you're sending flowers. Flowers are not bad. Visiting is not bad. But you cannot tell the audience, I will be sending now every month. That should be, those are things you keep for yourself. You don't praise. You don't say the things you're going to do to someone. You don't say, this is where I find it bad, or I find it different. Maybe just be. Maybe if you find it okay, that is you. But me, I don't find it okay. You are doing something for someone. You said you're not going to, not even mention the name because we know her. You said you're not going to even to film that. We know that. And why would you bring this issue of I will be sending her flowers every month? That is you. These are things which you keep. This is your friend. Let her know, oh, my friend did this. Maybe one time when she decides to come back, she can say, even if she doesn't, just thank you off camera. And maybe one day when she meets her friends, she can say, imagine during that time when I was in my lowest moment, so and so was sending me flowers every month. Let her say, but not you coming to tell people in advance, oh, I will be sending her flowers every month. And then again, this lady who is an organic, she is, even herself, she's organic. Even herself, she's organic. Went now to buy fruits and she was buying ginger. She kept on asking, is this organic? You who is organic, you who is eating organic every day, everything of yours is organic. You should know organic more than even the people who are selling. Why would you ask and you are eating the organic food every now and then? Kept on asking, is this organic? Why it is so big? Oh, stop this nonsense. Stop it. You should detect. You should detect the things which are going into your body all the time, because you are an organic person. So you should not even ask the person who is selling, because I'm sure, even if maybe that was not organic, she will want to tell you, because you want organic and she's selling, and these are her products, these are things she's selling. She will tell you it is organic. Because that is what you want. It's like now someone who is looking for mistake, you'll get the mistake, because that is what you are looking for. So if you want organic and you're asking and you don't know yourself what organic is, you'll be sold even things which are not organic, and they will tell you this is organic. So all this time I thought maybe you know how organic looks, or the organic food, how they are. Then you don't know, and you keep bragging, guys, me, I eat organic. If you eat organic and you've been cooking with the organic things, you should know. You should not even ask. When you go to buy, you should just check. You should just know, this is not the one I use, this is not organic, this is organic. Instead of asking, just go for the ones you've been using every now and then. But if you are asking, that shows even the ones which you've been eating in your Bohanse or wherever you are, they are not organic, because you don't know how organic looks. You can't tell. You have to ask someone. So it's like you don't know what you've been eating. So don't come here all the time and say, oh, me, I'm eating healthy. I don't know organic. If you can still ask organic, and you are the person who is eating organic every now and then there I know you don't know organic. So keep on eating what you are eating. I know you've not been eating organic all the time, because you don't know how to differentiate them. So that is that. I just wanted to pull these two videos. No, I've not put the receipt, because you see, today was my Sabbath, so I decided let me just talk about them, and then we move forward. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I wish that friend, who is our friend also in YouTube, a quick recovery, to get better, because we wish her well. We love her. We've been praying together with the family, and I know the God whom we serve is with her. So thank you so much, my people. Subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, share my video, and let me know what you think of today's video. God willing, see you again in my next video. Bye.